Hello everyone, I'm Jane Wilkes. I'm going to tell you a little bit about my research study. It's an action study. It is a qualitative case study. I'm reviewing practice in my own classroom to try to improve my own practice. What I am trying to improve, I teach elementary pre-service teachers math content, and I've noticed that they come to us usually at the school with very limited knowledge of math, particularly in fractions, and some that have the knowledge of how to do fraction operations. It's limited as to they can get the right answer. They know a procedure. It's based on being taught a set of steps. They don't know why they're doing it, why it works, how it works, and what other procedures or strategies are legitimate. So I am going to do an intervention for these students, in which part of the time I will be the teacher practitioner and part of the time I'll be a researcher practitioner. It's a 10-day intervention plan. During the first part where I'm the teacher, I will be taking exit slips each day, and I'll be doing my own reflection journal. That will be the data I collect during those days. During the last 5, I'm more of a researcher teacher, where I'll be observing and helping the pre-service teachers as they design their own lessons based on what we have discussed during my first 5 days as a teacher and what they've observed. But they'll do their own lessons, they'll get their materials, and they will record in class their own 25-minute, they'll implement their own lesson during that time. So the data I will collect during that time will not only be, it'll be observation, but it will also be artifacts such as a lesson plan and a recorded video of the actual teaching process. Those will be judged with a rubric on a 5-point scale. The rubric will be a predetermined criteria of what specialized content knowledge should look like. So I'll be using a Likert scale for that part. I will be using a priority coding for the exit slips and for the reflection journals and for the surveys, to try to make sense of the data in order to write a rich description. I will also be using a pre and post test to measure content knowledge, common content knowledge, and specialized content knowledge. Specialized content knowledge being the type knowledge that they have to be a teacher, the type where they will be able to interpret and respond to student work, where they will diagnose student errors, and they'll be able to choose appropriate lessons and activities, respond to those, and they will have a sense of developmental levels. So I'll be looking at a growth in those areas to see how much they have learned during the intervention. That's where I am right now. Almost there.